Hi TPOMBA land. We are now going to show you how to create tags and also how to create them in a printable version for the upcoming Spring 2017 TPOMBA sale. So if you're watching this video, then you've probably already gone to the My Consignment Manager website and created an account. If you haven't done that already, you're going to want to watch our first video about how to create an account. And then once you're done watching that, I will show you in this video now how to create tags. So the first thing is you're going to go to this website, www.myconsignmentmanager.com/tpomba, and you're going to click there and you're going to come on to this page and you're going to go ahead and log in. So when you log in, here I've had it remember my username and password, and I'm going to click login. And here you can see on the side there's several options for how to manage your inventory, enter items, print tags, volunteer, check-in schedule, and you're going to want to print, or you're going to want to select one of those, or you can also select from this menu at the top. It's the same options. So I'm going to select enter items, and just pick it right there, enter items. And you're going to come up to a screen like this. And what you're going to want to do now is hopefully you have your items on hand. And certain parts of this are pre-populated, so the title of our sale, and this is your assigned seller number. That's not going to change. I can't write in this field, as you can see, it's grayed out. What I'm going to do first is select a category. So you can see there's clothing, shoes for boys and girls, and then there's a whole bunch of different kinds of equipment and gear. Just choose whatever it is that's closest to what you are trying to sell, and select that category, and then you can go forward to create a tag. So let's say I'm selling a pair of boys gray sweatpants. So I picked boys clothing, let's say they are Gap. Let me put that there, and I'm going to write gray sweatpants. And then I'm going to want to select a size. So as you can see, here we have all the sizes. Now all of the half sizes are actually meant for shoes. You're not going to have any clothing with half sizes. So I'm just going to go ahead and select my size. And then you can pick a price. You can see that they're all in whole dollar amounts. It's all in a drop-down menu, and maximum price is $999. Obviously, I'm not going to do that for sweatpants, maybe for a stroller, but not for sweatpants. And let's say I'm going to sell them for $3. And this is not a suggestion for your stuff. It's just a general example that I'm doing. So you can see here that there's a discount box. Now that is grayed out. I cannot click here because we do not do a discount hour in our sale. But there is a donate box. So if I check this, then we're going to be able to donate that item if it's unsold at the end of the sale. And there's only certain categories. You're going to have to check the guidelines to see which categories can be donated. If you don't want to donate it, simply uncheck it. And the system is going to remember your selection. So the next time you create a tag, it's going to automatically choose whatever you had previously chosen. So now that I've filled in all these fields, I'm going to say add item. And you're going to see it shows up below. Pretty simple. But here's something that is really great. So let's say now I've done my one pair of Gap gray sweatpants, and I actually have, let's say, 4 pairs of Gap black sweatpants. So everything is still remembered here. I'm now going to write over that and do, so it's still size 4 Gap black sweatpants, boys clothing. I'm going to select my price. I'm going to do $3 again. But let's say I have 4 pairs. I can use this power tagger option and actually create 4 tags that have that same description. Something very important to keep in mind is that even though it has all the same selections here, the tag is going to have a unique item number. So the barcode associated with that tag is unique. You cannot photocopy the tags for that reason. You cannot print the same page of tags and pin it onto different items or attach it to different items, because you will have a problem at checkout if you're using the exact same tag. So make sure if you're using something that it's the exact same description, you just create a different tag for each one. So that was pretty simple. I now have 5 tags. I'm going to create 8 tags now because it's 8 tags per page. So you might want to think about tagging things in groups of 8. So 8, you can do 24 if you want to do 3 pages at a time. For now, I'm going to create 8. So let's say I'm going to do a pair of shoes. So let's say that they are Nike, and we're going to say that they are size 10.5, and they're going to be running shoes, and I'm going to change this to boys shoes, and the price, let's say $5, and I'm going to donate them if they don't sell. And let's say I have 2 pairs like this, because let's face it, a lot of us have things in 2s. Okay, I have 7 items. I'm just going to make one more now. Let's say that I am selling, let's say I'm selling a bike. Why not? Okay, let's find a category. Bike, okay. And I can leave any of these 2 blank if I wanted to. So I'm just going to say that it is a blue bike. The size is going to be blank. And we are not going to donate that because you cannot donate a bike. And I am going to say, well, it's not that much. Let's say it is $35. Okay, and I am going to add that item. Okay, so here I have 8 tags. Now what I can do is I can manage my inventory. So if I go to that page, here's all of the tags I've already generated. Or not generated, that I've created. And then I can actually go in and make changes. So let's say I decide that these 2 pair of sweatpants I do want to donate. So I can mark as donate. Or let's say I realize that these 2 pairs are actually Old Navy brand and not Gap that I wrote, or I want to add something like a description. I can go to edit multiple items, and I'm going to no, I'm not going to change the price. I'm going to change the brand name to Old Navy and update my items, and there you can see now it's changed in there. Okay, and what you might do is when you're creating tags, you can just put in a whole bunch that say gray sweatpants, and then go in and select multiple items that you've put in and make those changes, such as the brand, or you can change the price if you'd like to do that. Okay, now that I have 8 tags that I'm pretty comfortable with, I'm ready. I think I'm going to get them print ready. So you can see here that the tag status is not generated. So what I'm going to want to do now is generate the tags. So as you can see, it's showing my 8 entries, and I'm going to select those. Okay, and oh no, I'm going to, actually I have to do print tags first. So I'm going to go to print tags. Okay, and this is where you can see that it allows you to view your tags in groupings of 8, 24, 48. So that way you don't have to count every time to make sure that you're getting a full page of tags, because a full page is going to be 8 tags. So I'm going to view my 8 tags. I only have 8 so far. I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to go to generate tags. Okay, do I want to continue? Yes. I'm going to put it on the desktop, and you can call it whatever you want. So this is the automatic file name that it's come up with, and me is the name that I put in. What you can do is you can call it like page 1, or you could put, let's say they're all the same size, you could write the size 10, whatever it is. So I'm just going to call this page 1 tags. And it's saving, as you can see, as an Adobe Acrobat document, so it'll be a PDF. So I've now saved it. I'm going to open it up, and this is what it looks like. So this is what your tags are going to look like. You can see it has your individual consignor number. The size is going to be in the top right, and then it gives the description. So the category that it will fit in, the brand name, and the description there. Now this is very important. The barcode that will be used at checkout has to have a barcode on it, or we cannot sell it. And then if you've chosen donate, you can see it will pop up here. The ones that are blank means that they are not for donation. And then your price is right underneath there. So when you're ready to print these, so you can save these, you can save them on a USB and print them later if you like, or if you have a printer connected at that time, you can print it. But this is very important, so please listen up now. When you print, you need to print on cardstock paper of at least 65 pounds. So 65 pound or more cardstock. Do not print it on regular paper. I was able to purchase cardstock at the local Staples. It was not very expensive, and I have enough paper to print tags for life, basically. You're going to print that on cardstock, 65 pounds or more, and then you're going to cut them out, and you can attach your tags with with pins, or you can use one of the tagging guns if you've purchased one. If you're attaching it to an item such as a bike, you can use masking tape or painter's tape, but when you do that, make sure you're not covering this barcode. The barcode needs to be visible, cannot be covered even by clear tape, okay? Very important. So that is how you generate tags. That's for a brand new tag. Now, supposing that you wanted to generate tags, but for to put on old tags that you already have. So you're going to want to put the labels on top of the tags. Okay, so this is something we're allowing only for this sale, maybe for the next sale, we're not sure. But eventually we will be phasing out all the old tags on recipe cards. So I am just going to make a really quick 30 tags because it's going to print on address labels that have 30 labels per page. So what I'm going to do is, let's say that they are all, let's do girls clothing, and I'm going to say, actually I don't even really have to put a description in because I'm just going to, let's say they're all, I have a bunch of $2 items and the rest are $1. I don't have to do anything else other than donate. If you're going to donate, you can select that. And I'm going to just power tag. So I'm going to do $22. There we go. And I am going to do, I'm going to keep it with girls clothing. And let's say I have 10 more that are $3. Okay, so now I've created 30. I am going to go manage my inventory. I've looked through it and I realized that, you know, this one and this one and this one, like 5 of these guys, I want to donate. So I'm just going to mark donate. Okay, that's been updated. And now I'm going to print these tags. So I go to print tags, and there's a drop down menu here that allows you to do 30 per page, okay? So I'm going to want to see at least, so I picked 48 entries because I want to be able to see at least 30. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick tags that have not been generated because I already did those 8 that we did before. So I'm going to click not generated. And there it is. You can see not generated. Okay, refresh the list. Good, I didn't refresh the list. So here I've refreshed it. And now all I have showing up is the ones that I've not generated. So I'm going to select all of these. And I've done the barcode labels, 30 per page. That's the second option here. Now this is only to be used on old tags that are on the index or recipe cards that we used to use in old sales, the handwritten ones. This is only a feature that we've added in order to avoid you from having to re-tag everything. And then I'm going to click Generate Tags. And then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to save it again to my desktop, and I'm going to call this labels for old tags. I'm going to save it. I'm going to open it up, and this is what it looks like. And it can print onto the Avery labels, or you can actually, there's labels like this at the dollar store. They're just basic mailing labels, 30 per page. It's a good idea when you print these or the other tags to first try one on regular paper just to get the margins correct. And once you have your margins lined up correctly, you can go ahead and print. And again, you can save this on a USB. You can see here that the tags that I indicated for donation will have a D. And then you're going to want to make sure to adhere these to the index cards that you already had. And once you've done that, your items are good to go for the next sale. Hope you've enjoyed this video and that it was helpful. And we will see you on April 1st for the upcoming Spring TPOMBA sale.